Hi everyone, welcome back to my laboratory. Today I am off to a good start, decorating Cupcakes. Okay, so in this chaotic, oh, you can't even see my earsies. In this chaotic, classic Britty video, I should just fix my top here. I've already got cupcakes stuck to me. I'm going to decorate. I've got all the fixins. I even have an offset spatula. Who am I? I love baking. I have actually, when people ask, not that it happens very often, but when people ask, oh, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? I would say baking. I've baked some cool things in the past, but I don't bake as much as I'd like. I understand that this isn't technically baking, but that's okay. Gotta start somewhere. I'm just using whipped vanilla icing, nothing fancy. I have little decks, which I'll go over as I get going here. Oh my God, there's nothing opening. Fresh icing. Oof. So, I kind of wanted to start with, I have all kinds of stuff. I have all these ideas. For example, I've got some chocolate curls here, which you can't really see. But I'm thinking I can, and I had chocolate icing and I had vanilla, but I didn't want to open both because I was like, that's very wasteful. So chocolate curls. So I think what I'm gonna do, oh my God, this is quite exciting. I have this leaf green, which is a little bit lighter than I would want. This is more like a lime green, but that's okay. I think I used this for Easter one year. But I'm gonna try to make a darker green. I have some purple, so I might have to do a hint of purple with it. But let's get, oh man, just a little bit of icing in the bowl. I've got a cheeky toothpick because this stuff is intense. This stuff, well, she'll turn you right green. Oh God. I find gel works a lot better though than liquid. I've learned my lesson with crappy food colorings. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this up and I'll be right back. Okay. The camera picks it up a lot lighter than it actually is. It's more of a pumpkin patch green. So now my plan is, I use Devil's Food chocolate cake, and they're so moist. I'm sorry for people who don't like that word. So now we're just gonna try to ice it. Look how bright green that looks. There is nothing more relaxing than throwing on, and when I say this, I don't do this all the time, okay? But then throwing on a movie and doing fun crafts. So there it is. It looks so green. It's crazy. I wonder what I mean, you're probably wondering, then what do you look like in real life, Brett? Oh God. Dun, 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 dun. So now that's my plan of action, is just to put these chocolate curls somewhat all over it. Do you know what I'm creating yet? Do ya? I'm attempting to create a pumpkin patch. Okay, so there it is there. Oh God. I mean, it's not looking very pumpkin patchy. It doesn't help that it's looks like a bright green food coloring. And now I'm just going to, oh my God, so freaking cute. I mean, it looks like a 3-year-old did it, but that's okay. I also have sparkly gel food coloring, but I don't want to do it yet. So that's the first one. That was my vision, is a little pumpkin patch. It comes out as more It's giving like elementary school kid, but that's fine. Cleaned off my offset spatula. Next, I'm going to do some white. Like that looks so delicious. We're just gonna do some light icing. There's something so satisfying of like just cheeky, fluffy white icing. Like the way it comes up, I wish that the camera would pick that up. Like it is so good. Like I said, this is the Betty Crocker whipped vanilla. So for this one, and this is actually picking up quite a bit of crumbage, which good thing it's Halloween. And I also want to have a full disclaimer. I didn't bake these cupcakes from scratch. I bought the cake mix and I did it. Probably not a great idea to do devil's food cake because it's quite moist. Again, I know you guys hate that word. But my vision on this one is just a white cupcake. And I've got these little eyes from the turkeys, if you watch that video. And I'm literally I mean, look how cute. Now I've seen it on Pinterest where there's like the stripes going across. I don't think I'm gonna attempt it, but that'd be so cute to like have your little mummy moment. He is so cute. So that's that one. I also like that some of these are like nice and easy too, because not everybody likes heavy decorations on cupcakes, you know? Dun, 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 dun. At Christmas time, we do, my mom and I and my sister, we do sugar cookies, and we just kind of go to town with decorating them, and it's always so like fun, like therapeutic. I'm kind of getting those vibes here. So another bright green cupcake, because you know, it is what it is. And for this one, I think I'm just gonna leave it green. And I know that that's really boring, but I have these like super cute little cupcake. I mean, he's a little lopsided. Yeah. Check him out, and he can just stick right on top. Really just appreciate that. Next, I'm going to try to do, you know what? I'm gonna go for purple. I'm gonna try to do a purple one because I have a plan of action. Got my purple derple, violet, okay, so next for my little cuppy cake, I'm going to take my offset spatch. I'm gonna coat them in purple. Yeah, so the gel food coloring changes the consistency, I'd say, a tiny bit depending on how much you're using, but not nearly as much as a liquid, in my non-baker opinion. I think it's almost easier to spread and work with, but I don't know if that's true or not. So now I'm left with this purple cupcake. And on this one, I am going to do just a bunch of eyeballs because I'm going to attempt to make it look like a monster. Flying purple people eater, Do you remember that song when we were kids, if you're around my age? Flying purple people eater. I mean, just looks terrifying. Look how close these ears are together too. It makes me laugh every time. It's like I'm like very like erect. Okay, so there's that. Next, now, would it make more sense just to follow a Pinterest recipe and make these really cute? Yes, of course it would. Does that sound like fun? Yeah, I would say it still sounds like fun. Would that be in true Britney fashion? Probably not. I love Pinterest just as much as the next person. I'm not super keen on going on there and just trying different things, mainly because then I end up eating them. I know I'm sitting in front of like 16 cupcakes, but this is more just for the aesthetic. I don't think I'll eat all of these. That would be counterintuitive with my health journey that I'm trying to get on, but that's okay. You know, tis the season for chocolate and candy. And I'm gonna throw in gummy worms. And we're just gonna try to position them. Like so. So here's what I've got so far. You've got your dirt in neon grass. You've got your pumpkin patch, which looks like radioactive waste that is in. You've got your mummy with no bandages. You've got just your classic pumpkin, which honestly, this one is like arguably the best, this one here. And then you've got your weird purple spider, purple people eater. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to ice these. And voila! Ta-da! My non-aesthetic cupcake decoration video. And why am I doing this video, do you ask? Because you don't need to be aesthetic to have a great time at Halloween. You can have cheeky mummy cupcakes with candy eyes and still be the talk of the town, okay? These aesthetic overconsumption, we're just, you know, sometimes you just need to sit down with a tub of icing, a couple snacks from a local bulk barn or pick and mix, and go to town. Like, sometimes aesthetic is nice, sometimes aesthetic is just, it's not the move. This is like therapeutic, you can be creative. I mean, hello, this screams creativity. A white cupcake with a gummy. But in all seriousness, whatever you get up to, whatever your cupcakes look like, if you don't do them, if you do them, I hope you have a spooky Halloween season. It is fleeting. It's almost here. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, as chaotic as it was. And I hope that, yeah, it just gave you some perspective that, you know, you can still just do non-aesthetic stuff and have an amazing time. And it all tastes the same at the end of the day. Also, if you're not a fondant fan, you'll like this one because there's nothing like a good tub of icing. There just really isn't. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ooh.